Hello, Grease Balls, and this season, bienvenue sur la scène de Drag Race France saison 3! This season, we have decided to overanalyze Drag Race France season 3.
And I am your host, Princess Capella, joined today by the very talented polyglot Joshita.
The French is rusty. I'm so excited to do another international season. They hold a very special place in my heart. And
Yes.
I also feel like Nikki Doll has really come into her own as a host.
It is so good. And I mean, the international seasons are really why we started the Grease. We haven't talked about that much, because we're just doing Drag Race reviews. Like, who are we even? But
Right?
we were both really into the international seasons and kind of did it as a way to get other people, both that we know and then also just online, into watching the international seasons because they're really, really underrated.
Oh, yeah.
And this episode is no exception. I think France 3 is going to be an incredible season.
I am so excited. Half of the queens on here, I'm looking at them and I'm like, okay, they're either really well known already, on the Paris scene or just in France in general, and the rest are just they seem like all powerhouses. I'm like, there might be one or two where I'm I'm not sure yet, but the rest of them seem really strong.
What is so refreshing is that being in the midst of a US All-Stars season with no eliminations, I feel like US girls, oh my gosh, I just smacked my microphone.
She's getting passionate.
It gets almost pigeonholed in a way. Yes, there are some more out there kind of kooky queens or some more subversive, different styles of drag on the United States seasons. But once we are outside of the US, it is there's no rules.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's got hair. Everybody's weird. People don't tuck. People it's so different and it's so much more exciting to watch.
Yeah, it can get a little bit, I don't want to sound very negative, but it can get a little bit diluted on the main flagship franchise. But you get to see so many different sides of drag, and then on top of that, you get to see different cultures and how they interpret drag and how they mix the culture. And it's really fucking cool. And it just, you know what? Broaden your horizons. We can always talk.
We are going to start off by greasing or grossing the entrance looks of the girls. These will be in alphabetical order, and we are starting off with Aphrodite Amour, who is giving us a fuchsia sort of stewardess. I really like this color, but the accessories were all very small. And this is our baby queen, so she's only been doing drag for 1 year, which I think she's got a great start.
Yeah.
But I wanted to see a little bit bigger with everything. I will give this a Grease, though.
I'm not super mad at this. I think that the color looks really good against her skin. All the proportions are there. Her face looks good, but yeah, she's got a great foundation already for just doing drag for 1 year. And I'm eager to see what her performance style is like. I think she looks pretty good. I'm not crazy in love with it, but I'm still gonna give it a little Grease. Adia Noir wearing an all black cat suit with she says that they're teardrops, but they're obviously little crystals. She said that they're the competitors' teardrops. It's pretty simple for an entrance look when you're trying to be hi, bang, boom, here I am. I'm gonna nooch this.
I really liked the makeup. I thought the makeup was really cool. And Idia did something similar in their makeup with the promo looks. So I don't know if this is a signature where she does kind of the whites under the middle of the eyes. It was interesting. I thought that did add some interest into an otherwise kind of more understated garment. I will Grease it, but just like a speck. Suivant, we have Le Philippe, who I am feeling an obsession starting.
I knew it!
I don't know, something about her I just really like. I could not tell you what it is. I will say, however, the cliffhangers are a little bit rotted and her nipples are also falling out of the dress. But I really like this look. It's simple, but it is a little bit more of a statement with the fur, and the color too is a really gorgeous color. Grease.
It is simple. That was kind of like my first thought, but like, and like her nipple is like pepperoni got like stuck in the plastic wrap or something.
Right.
But no, I mean, I like the white shoes with the fur and then the like almost white platinum blonde hair. The color is good. I just wish there was a little bit more to it. I'm still gonna give this a little grease.
White shoes are the sign of a true hooker.
That's exactly a true statement. Up next, we have Leona Winter. And so Leona Winter was on Queen of the Universe, which I watched, and she made it to the finals, I'm pretty sure. She mentions this episode, another competition that she was in, and it might be this, I don't know if that's what it was specifically, but she's giving like drag. She's coming in and making a statement. She's nipped in. I wish like she would have gone full on with it and had like a huge like dress on and like big, but like she looks amazing. She's beat up. The hair, it's all right. It's not bad or anything. I'm gonna grease this.
One, devastated that they canceled Queen of the Universe, right?
They did season 1 and then season 2 aired and it got like canceled halfway through and they like it never like it was fucked up. They put all the episodes up at once and then gave it like 2 weeks and cut it.
Devastated, because I loved watching Trixie Mattel almost cry every single episode, because I'm the same way, like with singing competition shows or like with performing stuff. Like I will cry at the drop of a hat.
Yes.
I love that shit. Leona also was on another drag show. It was called like The Switch or something. I was doing a little
Drag Race
research moment before. Which I have not seen, so I don't know if that's what she was talking about later in the episode or what. But she also looks like Cheryl Hole's French cousin or something. She looks so much like Cheryl Hole. She is beautiful.
I was just gonna say that.
Oh my god, absolute grease. Love the like colorful, like the color statement of that like royal purple with the crystal shoulder pads. This is like a banging entrance look.
Banging.
Next up is Lula Striga, who is giving kind of like a cottagecore vibe. I like this because we haven't really seen something like this before that I could think of off the top of the dome.
The dome.
I love the mustard thigh high. It is really, I don't know. It's very like Wizard of Oz almost. It's kind of country witch. And I like that that's kind of her storyline, that she's like a witch or whatever. It's very cute. And she is mugged too.
Bitch.
She looks amazing. Grease.
When she walked in, I was like, okay, like I love this look. I'm a sucker for anything like autumn, like color palette or theme or whatever. It's super, super cute. And yeah, her mug and her hair look really amazing. It's very striking. She like really, really caught my eye on this entrance look. Really enjoy that. I love the like garter thingy on the sock, the like, thigh high.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so cute. Definitely greasing this one. Magnetica, our Bolivian queen, right? From Bolivia. This gives some amazing shape. Even though I'm not like generally the biggest fan of like inflatable looks, I mainly hate like inflatable hair. And she did normal hair, so like I'm like, okay, she's checking boxes. It's giving shape. She looks really good. I like even the little dog is kind of a cute little like purse / balloon animal moment. Her face is really interesting. I'm like, okay, definite grease.
Another queen I'm definitely going to be obsessed with. I, love a more interesting makeup. The way that she did her eyes with the like orange under the center was so cool. I'm very, very excited to see what Magnetica is going to bring. And yeah, this outfit, the color is gorgeous. She's also representing us non-binary out there, which I love to see.
Lurr.
So, very excited. Grease. Misty Phoenix, who is a dancing queen. I hate this outfit.
Really?
I hate the jacket. Or maybe it's just the jacket combined with the headpiece. You lose the neck. Either the shoulders needed to be like out with that big statement, or I needed less around this. Because it really just cuts her off. I like the low rise kind of jean. If you've got that type of body, flaunt it, wear it. But I'm gonna nooch this.
Noochington, I can't believe it.
I can't believe you like this.
I do like it. I mean, I get what you're saying about cutting the neck out and having the shoulders combined with this headpiece thing. I feel like I might be a little bit jaded though, because after seeing Teresa and her like chokey headpiece thing, I think everyone else's looks good. I still like it though. I like the really long green nails. The
nails are really cool.
They're really cool. She's like looks like she could be like really, really slay on it all day at some point coming down the line. Like I'm excited to see what she brings just based off this look. I'm giving it a great. Up next we have Norma Bell. And she is from La Réunion, one of the colonized islands. She honestly is looking really, really good. The dress is pretty simple, but I love her little shoe bootlet thing that she's got going on there. And then it's giving different texture as well, where like the skirt part of it is like this like leathery kind of like latexy thing, and then the rest looks like matte. This may also be the flag for La Réunion.
I think it is.
I think it's cute. I'm gonna just give this a grease because I love the little booties.
She's gorgeous. The hair is gorgeous. It is a little bit simple, but there are elements that kind of push it past what you see kind of at that first glance.
Yeah.
Where you have the rhinestone pieces, the patent pieces. I do wish that she was wearing like a colored tight or something, because I like the shoes, but with the short skirt and the shoe, it kind of is cutting the leg, but also her body looks amazing. So it's not like if I was wearing something like this, I'd look this big, but she can kind of pull it off. But I do think that a colored tight would add some more interest there, kind of bring in some more color blocking too.
Yeah.
But definite grease. Next up, we have Persio, who is our Canary Island queen, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, I could not tell at all.
I fucking love, like, we need to go to the Canary Islands. What are they doing there?
We could go. It would be insane.
I love any time that they're on España, you know, because, and you can always just tell they've got those weird ass shoes, and they've got, they don't tuck, they've got all the body out. Just, I cannot wait to see Persio perform.
Oh, bitch.
This is a grease. I mean, it's structural, it's covered in stones, and it's just much more elevated, more conceptual than kind of at first glance what you think. Because what you see is not always the truth.
Tell me what you see. Yeah, this is really cool. Like, there are a lot of situations where I would be like, oh, there's not enough here. But like, there's a lot of fucking work that went into those shoes. Like, there's a lot of like embellishments on them, and the headpiece is really interesting. Like, it looks almost like a crown, but also like hair. And then like the no tuck, it's very like, I'm bringing Canary Island drag, like bringing that, doing that. This is what you're gonna get this season. But on top of it, I think Persio just has like a really intense, like charismatic, go personality.
Yes.
And I'm ready to, like you said, like I know that when we get to like the talent show or something, if they're still around, like, oh my god, I'm so excited. Definite grease. Ruby on the nail, as everybody says. Ruby on the nail. Honestly, I really like this look. I do enjoy it. There could be a little bit more to it, and I don't necessarily think that the hat thing looks very good. Other than that, she came in and I was like, okay, this is probably like an acting comedy queen. Like, just based off of it, and there's like a little bit of makeup work that could like see to be done. But I love the chest hair being out. I love like the tight little short little moment, little. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a grease.
I was really disappointed to find out that Ruby on the Nails' name is not a reference to the web app framework Ruby on Rails. This whole time, until like yesterday when I looked this up, this whole time I was like, oh my god, she's gonna come in and she's gonna be like, I'm a software developer and I work in, no, I'm just a fucking loser. And it's apparently some kind of saying. So saying is like paying on the nail, like means you pay in cash, like in full. I don't know, whatever.
Love that.
So fuck me, I guess.
Fuck your drag.
I do really like her. Yeah, fuck my drag. I love, give me all of the chest hair, give me all the hairy queens. I absolutely love it, and we usually get one or two in the seasons of France. I think she's gonna be really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of comedy and acting chops, but I do also think she is quite glamorous, and this is like a nod to the funny girl look, and yeah, there could be a little bit more elevated here. Like, I think the hat could be a little bit different, but still a Grace, even though not a software developer.
Even though she's not exactly what I wanted her to be.
Guess you're not a software developer, not cool.
The only thing that I have to say about the photo shoot is that I would like to find the contact information for the young cub in the pool so that I can dine on him.
You know what? If anybody has his number, just let us know.
Please contact us. It's dire.
It's actually an emergency.
It was like a normal kind of like first mini challenge where they like, oh, we're gonna make you do something weird and dangerous.
It was kind of frightening.
Don't hurt yourself. Like in Italy, they did the one where they were like on a fucking like tilty thing on a boat. It was crazy.
There is an amazing shot of Magnetica when she falls and like throws her purse, and then they like got it in the shot of her dog like just flying in the air.
It looked beautiful.
Our maxi challenge this week is a song and dance cabaret number, which has a burlesque section, a rock section, a Latin section, and a techno section.
Covering the buffet. There's like a whole bunch of shit going on with this challenge. It's like singing, dancing, cabaret, and then like their looks were also like the looks like during the performance were also part of the challenge on top of the runway looks. I was like, oh, okay. And then they had to write their own verses too.
Are we on All Stars or we're just really weeding them out?
Yeah, girl. I'm like, okay, let's do this. We start out basically with the girls getting the challenge rundown. They figure out what they have to do. They get the choices of music, and they're all like sitting in like random groups, like listening to stuff. And one of the group decided like, oh, well, we're already sitting together. Let's all just be in groups, like as we're seated. And they didn't even like bother to like really consult with many people, specifically like Aphrodite and Magnetica. And then there's a whole moment. I was so annoyed at this whole back and forth. What did you think about it?
It was weird because it did seem like the girls were like that the queens were just sitting randomly, and then the two groups that were at the table were like, well, let's just decide everything and fuck everybody else.
Right.
If they want to like have a say in it. And then like, I said before that at the end of the day, it's a performance. You should be able to like just kill whatever you are given and just put on a good show. And if you truly are talented, that will carry you through. So, like I understand because Magnetica's wanting to give some of her Latina heritage a chance to shine. I was just kind of like, this is weird.
But then like Norma offering her spot and making a thing out of it, and she's like, oh my god, you're so sweet, thank you. Wait, never mind, I'm just gonna be the bigger person. It's like, okay,
yeah,
come on, just fucking pick spots, girls.
It was a little bit weird, but ultimately they didn't change anything and everybody just kept to what they were originally, I guess, assigned by the
fate. The fucking dance instructor, Claude Cormier, amazing. I want that bitch in my house. Because
normally I'm just kind of like, meh, whatever with the choreography, especially because like we watch these episodes at least twice before we do the review. And a lot of times I'll just like skip over unless there's something amazing happening, like somebody falls or whatever. But I did actually watch this whole choreography section again because I was like, wow, Claude is so charismatic and fun. I really hope that they bring him back for other choreo challenges for the rest of the season.
Misty was amazing. Like, just snap, snap, snap. I'll do whatever you need, bitch. We obviously saw Aphrodite struggling, trying to get things together.
Well, and Adia also is struggling and mentions that they're like recovering from like some type of back surgery.
Yeah, spine surgery.
Which I was like, God damn, okay, that's crazy. Cause like, just think about like the day of the performance, they have the actual performance, the runway, and then just being in drag for the rest of the time. Like that's already so much. And then putting on like, you know, you're recovering or like you had surgery. Like that sounds fucking crazy.
And the surfboard.
Oh my God, that's probably got her so fucked
She's
up.
probably dead now.
She's in a pretzel.
Poor baby. Elle est morte.
Elle est morte. First, Nikki comes out and is adorable.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh my god. I love that we got like a whole Nikki number at the beginning for like the opening cabaret moment. Cause like Rue keeps doing that recently, like on even the normal seasons of like American Drag Race. So I was like, okay, bitch. And it was like her singing. I was like, okay, mama. And Nikki always looks amazing. I thought it was really cute.
The fashion on France is so good. And Nikki, it's so nice to be able to see more of her because she was out like relatively early on her season. And then to like watch her evolve as a judge and become like super comfortable being in front of an audience or like being, you know, televised. This was super cute. She did such a great job. She I think could have an honorary Slayana for that performance.
She gets an honorary Slayanta.
So moving on to the performances, first to the stage, we have Leona Winters. I mean, she gave cabaret, like, even in the way that she was singing, which was, like, kind of goofy, you know, but it was really, like, cabaret feeling to me. The outfits, this pink, asymmetrical feather, I was not really living for. I just thought that the back piece of it was really strange, the way that it was positioned. I thought it was really awkward. But I do have her overall in But Is It Fashion?
But is it fashion?
I didn't mind her outfit, really. I thought it was cute, and it was like almost like she was like at the end of like a burlesque cabaret show. She was getting towards the end of the night. She didn't have much left on. I still think she looks kind of glamorous. I wasn't mad about the thing on the back either. And she was delivering vocals. Like, I think that she really stood out from that. And for that, I have her in All Right Mama this week.
All right.
I'm a little bit obsessed with her.
She's really sickening.
Yeah. Up next, we have Lula Strega. My eye was drawn to her. It could have just been the outfit because she looked really, really good. I felt like she was a little harshly judged, particularly this week for this performance, but I really liked it. I didn't really think she like fucked or screwed anything up. Can I say fucked? I can say fucked.
We say fuck all the time.
I don't think she like fucked anything up, but like, yeah, I have her in But Is It Fashion?
But is it fashion?
She was like, they really like got onto her for this performance, and
I felt bad.
yeah, I was like, what is going on? They're just jealous because she's so beautiful. This outfit was gorgeous. I really, really loved this. I loved the fascinator too. Was like perfect for this challenge. And yeah, I mean, I thought her dancing was great. I thought she was bringing like face too. She did a really good job. I have her in But Is It Fashion?
But is it fashion?
Ruby on the nails. The outfit is a little crunchy. Part of the things that I'm starting to love about Ruby is that she has a hairy chest, and then she puts on this nude illusion, and it's like clock, you know, like immediately my eyes just clocking it, and it's all I can look at. It's very distracting. So I think that this outfit would have been much better without that nude illusion. And I thought she did bring in some good campy, like, funniness, and she was still like fairly like, you know, sexy, seductive, you know, for the cabaret aspect. I like this hair as well, kind of fits with the theme. So I have her in But Is It Fashion?
But is it fashion?
I immediately was like, well, Princess is gonna fucking hate this because of the off-color nude illusion. And I had the same exact thought too. I was like, wait a second. I was like, I thought you were gonna be a chest hair queen, but whatever. Not judging. I was just like, the performance really did give me that kind of like glimmer into what kind of queen that she could be though. And I think it's a queen that I really, really enjoy. So I'm like really kind of excited to see a little bit more from her. I just feel like she's going to struggle aesthetically a little bit throughout the season. I do have her in, but is it fashion this week?
But is it fashion?
Up next in the next group, we have Aphrodite Amour. First of all, I really just don't like this outfit. It's just like small and like it's not like super draggy or anything. It's like I feel like she like borrowed this or was like willed this from an elder drag queen being like, oh, you start in drag, here you go. The performance wasn't bad. Like she can definitely like dance, like she can really perform. You can tell that there's like that's where that spark is. But like overall it did kind of lack some energy. I've got it in cut your wigs up this week.
Cut your fucking wigs up.
It almost looked like a Halloween costume to me.
Yeah.
It's like it's a dance costume from a dance studio. The outfit and the performance a little bit felt kind of toned down to me. She definitely did have some moments where I was like, ooh, now she's really gonna give it. And I was kind of like, felt like she was holding back. Maybe, she probably is nervous. That's probably nerve-wracking, like, for real.
Yeah.
But I wasn't living for Aphrodite, unfortunately, and I have her in Drag Delusion.
Oof.
Drag delusion, girl.
Next up is Magnetica.
God.
Her verse was amazing.
Oh,
She looks like, do you remember when Doja Cat dressed like a cat for the Met Gala?
yes.
She looks like that. And I don't know if you remember this, but I just said about All Stars 9 when Georges is dressed like a chihuahua. I said she should have had 6 nipples because she's a dog.
Yes.
This bitch has 6 nipples with 6 nipple
I
tassels.
know.
Okay? Oh my god. And the dancing was great. I have her in Slayana. I'm obsessed.
Slayana all day.
Dude, this was a really impressive performance and impressive look, in my opinion. Like, so good. Like, one of the absolute best out of the entire group, in my opinion. And, like, the look was so good. And, like, even at first, on my first watch, I didn't notice the nipples. And then my second, because I was just, like, so sucked into, like, the face. And, like, her performance and her dancing was so good. And the verse was so good. I was absolutely blown away because, like, out of drag, she's, like, seems kind of very, like, soft-spoken, kind of a little bit reserved. And even in the workroom is a little bit like that. But, like, Mama impressed me. I've got her in Slayana.
Slayana all day.
With the next group, we have Norma Bell. And, okay, on both the first watch and the rewatch of this, I am immediately drawn to her because she looks like she choreographed it because she is so on the choreo. Like, even in the large group shots and even in the end when they have like the big group shot, she's like right in the middle and she's like conducting. She's like so on it. She's eating, serving, slaying. I do have a note that her wig is a little too far back. But other than that, amazing. So good. Slayana.
Slayana all day.
She's gorgeous. She is sexy. This outfit, the color is perfect for her skin. The feathers go really well and make it really interesting to watch during the performance. And yeah, I mean, she looked so comfortable up there. And maybe she had a leg up because she got to dance with some sexy backup dancers or something. But she was amazing. She's at the tippy top of All Right Mama.
Tippity toppity, tippity toppity.
All right.
Missy Phoenix. I was really excited to see her dance after seeing her in the choreography session and her saying she was a dancing queen. And I don't know if it was like the way that it was cut, but she was overall a little bit forgettable for the choreo itself. Maybe I was just more drawn to like other people. I don't know. But I thought this look was great. Like her body looks really, really good. She is beautiful. But I do have her in But Is It Fashion?
But is it fashion?
I didn't dislike it or anything, but yeah, I was expecting a lot from everything leading up to this, and then I do think that she just didn't take that, like, okay, now it's like, I gotta do it now, it's my time to fucking go off. You know, she didn't do badly or anything, I just, like, I had a lot of build-up. I got a little bit of blue balls going on. I do have her in Alright Mama, though, because I still really like her. I like her little personality.
All right.
Le Philippe, the look is pretty great. Like, everything is, like, giving me exotic bird gangly limbs. But, bitch, the verse was so bad. Like, horrible bad. Like, giving me Chanel All Stars 9 verse bad. I was like, wait,
Oh my god.
no one else is just talking their verse. You stick out like a sore thumb. Like, I expected way more. Way, way more. And the performance was also kind of, like, not... It didn't, like, leave a big mark on me. I actually have Le Philippe in Drag Delusion this week.
Drag delusion, girl.
Oh my god, you are crazy. You are absolutely crazy and rotted for that. Oh my god. No way.
I thought it was a big waste.
You have a big waist, bitch.
She looks amazing, and I think she's funny, and I was expecting a lot, and I was like, what'd you do?
I love this outfit. I think she probably has my favorite outfit. Except maybe Lula, but she looks incredible. Obsessed. I'm obsessed with her. I don't care. I fucking died. I thought maybe the performance of her verse was a little meh, but the actual words were really funny. And maybe she was missing steps here and there. Like when you saw the group shots, it was, you know, kind of whatever. But I still have her in the very top of But Is It Fashion? Whatever. I don't care. I love her.
But is it fashion?
Eat it!
Fuck.
Maintenant, we have Perseo. I did find the shoulders and the headpiece to be slightly distracting for this application, but I love the color. I wonder if she wears a lot of blue because her entrance look was also like the same shade of blue. But her like little personality that comes out when she's dancing, and when she's like being shady in her confessionals, like I'm really, really excited to see Perseo for the rest of the season. And I thought the dancing was really good. I have her in Alright Mama.
All right.
Pamper Pussy, first of all. Huge Pamper Pussy. I did not...
Huge pussy.
I did... Giant pussy, just... I absolutely hated the... It just looked like undies. I did not like those at all. I feel like you said, like the feathery stuff on top, I feel like it could have been tail feathers or something. And it would have kind of evened out the look. It would have maybe covered up those ugly panties a little bit. And then we could have had a little bit more room to breathe.
Yeah.
But the dancing was all there. I agree. Perseo's personality is like really, really like contagious. I have them in the tippy top of But Is It Fashion?
But is it fashion?
Adia Noir, who really didn't know her lyrics at all, in my opinion. On the rewatch, I really was like, wait a second, how did I miss her missing every one of the words that she wrote?
Amazing.
And the choreo was kind of off. I felt kind of bad, but like she didn't pull it off very well. I didn't mind her look super, like, it wasn't bad. I don't know. I've got her in Drag Delusion this week. I wasn't moved.
Drag delusion, girl.
She's really sexy in because I like fat girls. I don't know. Like she has really big thighs and I'm like, yeah. But her chest contour is the wrong color and it was driving me insane. Someone please, I hope to God somebody helps her with that. And yeah, the dancing was a little, not great. And also, wear a pasty. My God,
Yeah.
please. Even like tape or something. Just put something over your nipples on the TV show. IRL, I would love to see them, at a drag show. Please. But it just like, it seems a tad unprofessional to me when your nipples are coming out. Because to me, it seems like you don't realize, oh, you know, I'm going to be moving and my chest is going to be falling out of my top.
Yeah.
It just seems like, you know, there's not that forethought there. Yeah, I had her in Drag Delusion too.
Drag delusion, girl.
Also, someone needs to fucking fire their sound guy. The audio mixing for the music challenge was so weird, and like when the judges were talking, it was so much louder than
I
the
know.
music.
It was like
It was really strange.
booming.
I know a guy.
I know a lot of guys.
I heard that about you. We are starting off the runway with our judges. First up, we have our guest judge, Charles Duvier-Morin, who is, oh my god.
Girl.
When I say you should wear more when you're going to Drag Race as a judge, this is exactly what I mean. Oh my god. He looks like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure villain.
Yeah.
But he's still like, his actual face and hair is so simple. And I just love the contrast of his outfit with the way the rest of his, you know, ness is styled. So good, Grease.
I totally get the JoJo thing. He needs to just be like standing like half backwards like this or something. But no, it's like giving French fashion, giving runway, giving like almost like lady cut pants. Like, bitch, this is so good. Honestly, yeah, super Grease. I love this.
Très sexy.
Très sexy. Trop mimi. Up next, we have Kitty Smile. Bitch, I absolutely die.
So good.
Okay, I would love to climb this tree. There is not a secret that I would love to climb this tree. And it just looks so inviting with this, all of this fabric. What even is it? It's like so shiny and like, and then you get the blue fur with it. Oh my god, this is the mega. This is one of my favorite looks of the episode.
Kitty Smile looks amazing. I love the blue and the brown together. Like, who does that? So good. And yeah, this fabric is really cute. And I even like it with the white sneakers. Like, he's like a DJ, you know? It really works for his style. Grease. Nikki Doll. This color combination, I am obsessed with. This dress is so beautiful, and the hair with like all the colorful highlights in it is just so gorgeous. Super Grease.
Yeah, this is a huge Grease. Like, she looks so beautiful. It's giving me like I don't even know, like almost like pool floaty, but like haute couture pool floaty. One thing I will say is that I love Nikki in a natural hair look. That's all I'll say. Our other mainstay judge, Daphne Burki, who looks amazing. I fucking love Daphne. She's like my sentimental favorite like judge. She always is like, seems really real and like super emotional, but she looks great here. She's giving very French. Like, this is very like France, like out and about, like somebody who is going to a very nice dinner party or something along those lines. I love this look. I wish for whatever reason, because she's sort of giving me like Florence and the Machine. I just wish she had a big puffy sleeve. But this is a Grease.
I want Daphne Burki and Anna Loking to just host their own show. Somehow they both need to learn the same language.
It's probably already, they probably already do. They're European.
Yeah, probably, honestly. This is so cool. Like, the pattern is really interesting. I love her hair and makeup too. She's wearing this like light purple eyeshadow, just like matte eyeshadow. Gorgeous. Ridiculous. Grease.
Ridiculous.
Our other guest judge is Jennifer, who is definitely looking the most simple out of everybody here, which is crazy because she's wearing like a jacket and an asymmetrical cocktail dress and a knee-high boot.
I know.
She looks kind of like she's going to a sex club in the Matrix.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, which I love.
That's what I would be
I think
doing.
she looks great. It's very, pop star Grease.
I think it's cute. It's giving a little bit Grecian. It's giving a little bit Hunger Games. It's giving a little bit this and that. It's not bad. I like it. But you're right. It's weirdly kind of like the smallest look out of the group.
Right.
But she looks so beautiful. She's just beautiful herself. Like, and her face was glowing. This is a Grease.
Beautiful. Our theme is made in France. So the queens will be representing things that were made in France. Starting off with Aphrodite Amour is a clementine, which I could have fucking fooled me.
Yeah.
They grow citrus in France? Like, that seems...
No. She was talking about Algeria.
Oh. That makes much more sense.
Which is where they, apparently, discovered them.
That being said, I love the idea of this. This could have been really, really cute, but it just doesn't fit. And it's hard for her to walk. Unfortunately for me, it's a gross.
I do like the idea of it as well. I just think that there's a lot of different, more polished ways that it could have been done. The way that it wraps around should not have been an impeding force on her walk. That never should have been a thing. I also kind of wanted her to have a piece of the inside of the orange.
That'd be cute.
I'm not gonna gross this. I'm gonna nooch this because it should have been more, but it could have been worse. Idea Noir. I don't know. I'm kind of sick of seeing this kind of look. We've seen it over and over. It's not super shapely though. I wish it was a little bit more she needs a bigger boobie, a little bit more nipped in waist, probably some more hip. I think I'm gonna gross this one.
If she could have really styled the hell out of it, or at least this concept, if it had been styled really well, it could have worked. I think if Idia and Lula their outfits had done the fusion dance, because they kind of went for the same thing.
Yeah.
That could have turned out to be sickening. The dress looks like a costume that you could pick up somewhere. There's no real details to the costume other than the cummerbund type, I don't know, fanny pack thing that she's got going on. It's not great. I'm gonna gross this too. Next we have Le Philippe. I don't remember what they are presenting, but I do love this look. I love the hand-dyed fabric. I love the super exaggerated sharp hip. That is something that's very French to me. Yeah, I'm obsessed with this look. I'm obsessed with Philippe. I hope that she wants to make out with me. Grease.
No, yeah, this is amazing. It does have that kind of ornate, gaudy goldness to it that is very French. She looks amazing. I love her hair. I love everything on top of are those books? I don't even know what they are. Love it. I think everything here looks amazing. Super Grease. Leona Winter. And I'm definitely over the painting yourself while you're on the runway gag. I'm okay, yeah, no, it's been done. It's been done badly several times already. It doesn't work. This one probably did work the best out of everyone we've seen because it was a literal paint gun. It just wasn't very bold. I don't know. The effect wasn't enough. I'm gonna gross it.
Wow.
It was a bad idea.
Not only did she do the painting with the paint gun, but she also had a reveal too with the French flag. No, I do agree with you that every time I've seen someone try and do paint live on the runway, it does not work. I don't know why you wouldn't just if you really want paint on the runway, I want to see you dump a can of fucking paint on yourself, I guess.
Yes.
I don't know. I really want to see somebody go for that. I am gonna grease this. I mean, she does look beautiful, her face and her makeup's gorgeous. Moving right along to Lula Strega. Again, this was a film girl whatever this was. I love this hair that's kind of like old-timey. Like, this gives me like pioneer hair. But obviously, you know, like that's not French, but it's the same time period, you know what I mean? But I love those really, really tiny curls. Obsessed with that. There's another kind of costumey element to this where it's not tailored to her, you know, and there's no pleats in the skirt. It's very basic in that aspect. The mug is beautiful though. She's gonna get a nooch.
I love that we've coined her Film Girl, because I don't know what
Film
the fuck
girl.
she is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, this one looks like a costume that she got, and she did a wig and some other couple things with. Yeah, this is like definition of like NPC drag character.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this one a nooch as well. Magnetica, giving us this like crazy like conceptual alien moment. It like, I still looking at it even, I'm still like, what is this? But I like it. I really like it. I think that she's like run the gambit of every like kind of look in one episode. So it's like,
Yeah.
what is this bitch capable of? I really like this. I think it's like kind of a chaotic harmony in the look. I am gonna grease it.
I live for a fucking alien ass bitch. I am obsessed with the makeup. It is so cool. The perfume bottle. I mean, it's even like, I can't tell if there's liquid or if the bottom of the dress is painted to look like it has liquid in it, but
Right.
it's so cool. Like, Grease. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with her. Nextly is Misty Phoenix. This was kind of a miss. The presentation of it was cute, but I just don't like the way that the trailing chiffon makes the proportions of her body look. It's like bottom heavy, and I'm not convinced by the tits area of the garment. I guess this is a nooch.
I do not like the titties on this. They look like a weird paper mache situation. This could have been really good. I love like from her shoulders up looks amazing. I'm like, this could have been something a lot bigger. I almost just want to see her like with this hair, with this mug, and then with that kind of peachy colored full dress. Take out all the pink,
Yeah.
take out the exposed whatever, and just have that bit, just go full glam with it. I don't know what this, I don't really know. This was kind of a miss for me too. I'm gonna, nooch. I can't gross it. It's not gross worthy. She's not gross worthy. Up next, we have Norma Bell. And I actually really like this look and the story behind it. I do think it's a little bit simple, but it's like, bang, boom, vanilla. Here we go. This also was another moment where her wig was way too far back on her head, in my opinion. I'm gonna give this a little small grease.
She looks gorgeous. Like, her face is really, really pretty. I don't know, like, does she have like a weird eye color or something? And that's like why
know.
it's making me wet, or like what? I don't know what's happening with her, but she's really pretty, and she's a bitch for that.
And she's a bitch for that.
The dress itself is really simple, but I like that it almost plays on like vanilla, you know, the idea of vanilla. Like, it is something simple, and therefore the garment is simple. Exactly, like that's what she would say on the runway if the judges said that she looked simple. It was just really sexy. Grease. Next up is Perseo. Now, this is where we're kind of getting to what is going on with the Canary Queens. The boots don't go with it whatsoever. Like, I think if the shoes also had, are these cards or dominoes? I don't know. If the shoes also had that same pattern, maybe it would kind of work better. But this is mama. What is this? I mean, what's happening to the patterns on the cards? Like, headpiece is nice, I guess, but I just can't with the rest of it. I am sorry, Perseo. I'm gonna have to gross this.
Dude, I hate this look. I do not like it. It looks like somebody who would be like at the front of a parade. Like
Yeah.
Mardi Gras parade or something like that. I just don't get it. At first I was like, oh, cards, like poker cards, are we at a... And then I was like,
Yeah.
wait, they fucking are not cards. Those are dominoes. I still want to go to the Canary Islands with you.
For sure.
I'm grossing this. I don't get... It was a miss. Lastly, we have Ruby on the nail. And this, I love the idea of, I just think the presentation really lacked on it. Like, looking at this, not knowing anything about the runway or anything, and just looking at this, I would never, ever in a million years guess that she was supposed to be a pen. Nooch.
I do agree that it is kind of simple. Once I understood what was going on, I'm obsessed with the hair piece so much. I think it was just that the print, like the gradient bodysuit was like a little bit too simple.
Mm-hmm.
It just needed like a little bit of extra zhuzhery to kind of take it over the edge and drag it up a little bit more. I really like where it's going. So very soft grease.
The zhuzhery.
The zhuzhery. In the bottom, we have Lula Strega, Aphrodite Amour, and Ediard Noir. And our tops are Magnetica, Norma Bell, Leona Witzer. I said that like there was going to be 4. There are only 3.
The last top is me, bitch.
So our winner is Norma Bell. And in the bottom, ultimately, in the lip sync for your life, is Aphrodite Amour and Ediard Noir.
Honestly, Norma really deserved that win. She, like, literally owned the entire performance. Like, choreo-wise,
Yeah.
locked. Look, locked. Like, she killed it.
She did really well, and I wasn't expecting it from her.
Yeah, I agree.
Our lip sync song is Sur la file by Jennifer.
By Jennifer.
It was kind of a crunchy lip sync.
A little bit. It was, like, kind of a little bit low energy. But, like, it wasn't, like, bad.
I think that Aphrodite was sabotaged by her hair.
Yeah.
Because it was just, like, getting in her face when she was trying to, like, go for it. And I just felt really bad.
You don't want anybody to go home first, but, like, you guys aren't performing very well. Somebody needs to kick it into gear. And I think Adia did enough to kind of keep herself there. And
Her back can't take another lip
she
sync.
can't take another one. Mama, this spine's gonna...
Girl, no. Yeah, Adia was giving like some more emotion, but why was she was like holding onto her hat for dear life?
I know,
during this
the
lip sync.
entire time like this, I was just like, okay, girl, let it go. Perform
Why?
the song.
What was under there, mama?
Or was it just gonna, was it attached and it was just hanging there and rip her wig off maybe? Who knows?
I don't know. But I'm upset that I didn't get to see why.
Ultimately, we have Edia Noir winning the lip sync with our first dearly departed queen, Aphrodite Amour.
It sucks. I was excited to see what Aphrodite had.
There's always all-stars. But not all is sad. Dang it, I was gonna cut you off and do it.
It is not all sadness today. We still have to award our best hair, best mug, best dress for the week. Joshita, who do you have for best hair?
Actually, this week, I have best hair with Le Philippe because I really loved both entrance wig and runway wig. They looked really cool. Was like the first one was really polished. The second one was like really interesting and had books on top. Giving it to Le Philippe this week.
I have Ruby on the nail for their little pen cap wig. The rest of the outfit was kind of questionable, but I love that little wig.
That's wrong. Okay, who do you have for best mug?
I have Magnetica for their runway. I was so beautiful.
I have Misty Phoenix actually for best mug. I was like living for her mug. I'm just like, I don't know if I'm gonna be disappointed or whatever, but I'm like, come on, I want to
Right.
see some goodness and fun out of you.
Well, then, that leaves Best Dressed, Joshita.
Okay,
Who do you have for Best Dressed?
so I had a tie. Like, I couldn't pick best dressed. So,
Oh, wow, okay.
and you might not like it, but
Oh, God.
I chose Lula Strega and Magnetica. I think Magnetica, like I said, ran the entire room ragged with the different fucking looks that they brought. And Lula specifically in like the cabaret performance, that first look that in the first group, dude, she looked amazing. And then her entrance look also on top of that.
Really
Fuck yeah, dude. Like I have Lula and Magnetica this week.
For Best Dressed this week, I have Le Philippe for their runway look. I was so disappointed that the judges seemed to think her performance in the cabaret wasn't all that great for whatever reason, and that she didn't get to stay on stage for them to look at her beautiful runway
It
gown.
was not good. That's why.
I love that we're like so different this season. That's so fun. Next week we have the talent show, and you know Perseo is gonna do something fucking crazy.
I know.
I cannot wait. I'm like, okay, sure, fine. Everybody else be great. No, I want to see Perseo.
I know. I'm so fucking excited. I'm really excited for Ruby as well, because I think this is where she's gonna either I think she's really gonna show like herself, because I know there's
her software development background.
Exactly. I know there's some software development background in that brain. There's something that's gonna come out.
Joshita, do you have anything else to say? Speak now or forever hold your grease.
Please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, our little tiny baby booby channel.
Oh, baby boopy.
Baby.
I feel like we can't say that.
I don't think we can.
Mama. We will see you next week. Au revoir.
Au revoir. À la prochaine.